In the last part, Moro has escaped and the gang has to get rid of him. After the fall of 7-3, Moro absorbs everyone he can to get stronger. But the combination of Vegeta and the Z fighters has destroyed the menace, with former foes switching sides and going their own separate way. In this finale, we enter Granolah Saga and finalize all the events, so let's finish the series. With Goku and Vegeta now free to train, they wait for Whis' punishment to be done. In the meantime, they go discover this new technique on their own. Since they used it as Vegeta, they both remember how it felt and how to access it. That memory is very vague though, as Vegeta only used it for a short period of time and ran out of it. So Goku, Vegeta and Beerus are all chilling on Beerus' world and are eating ramen noodles. Beerus is amazed at their new primal power of Super Saiyan 4 and wonders if that's the final form of theirs and if they can go further beyond. From this point on, the events go similarly to canon. The only difference is that Goku and Vegeta resort to using their Super Saiyan 4 powers instead of Super Saiyan Blue. However, not everything stays the same. When Goku gets grounded and Vegeta steps in, Vegeta does use the powers Beerus has taught him, that being the Hakai, but does not get the power up in the thrill of battle. Instead of getting Ultra Ego, Vegeta gets increasingly protective of the planet and its inhabitants, which forces him to use the Ultra Instinct technique along his powered up Super Saiyan 4 power to get a hold of Granolah. As Granolah and Vegeta are duking it out, the Heaters begin their search for the Dragon Balls. Vegeta and Granolah are trying their best to outdo one another, but each party is equal. Since the Ultra Instinct technique is honed with skill and not mastery, Vegeta can only use it more to improve it, which he didn't. Vegeta relies on a full power Super Saiyan 4 power to give him enough strength to keep pushing, but it doesn't help too much and Granolah awakens his eye to get an advantage. Vegeta is brought down more and more by Granolah, who keeps jabbing Vegeta in critical points on his body. Granolah cannot keep up for too much longer as his newly found power is getting him weaker and weaker. Due to the inexperience, he slowly falls down to the ground. Vegeta isn't faring too well either, but he keeps on fighting and attacking Granolah. Eventually, Goku and Monaito drop by and attempt to stop the battle. However, it takes a bit more time before Monaito manages to convince Granolah to stop the battle to explain the entire situation. Heaters are concerned about the end of battle and so plan on confronting them. Gas is getting hasty with the Dragon Balls, wanting to get their wish and end them all. With the last Dragon Ball, Gas summons the dragon and the dragon grants the mysterious wish. After Gas gets his wish, he gets to rushing to the place of battle between the Cerealian and the Saiyans. Seeing Monaito, the Heaters starts bitching at him for telling everything, but Monaito doesn't give a single shit. Monaito is then mortally wounded and is in the brink of dying. Granolah goes to aid him, but Vegeta gives Monaito a senzu to recover, to which Monaito goes back to full strength in no time. Vegeta and Granolah are healed up while Goku is fighting Oil and Maki. They are told to go take those two on while they still can, however Vegeta has other plans and tells Granolah to take those two on instead of Goku, while him and Goku go up against Gas and Elec. And so, Vegeta and Granolah go and attack Oil and Maki, then leaving Granolah alone with those two. Goku and Vegeta go ahead and take on Gas and Elec, and Vegeta is very confident on taking on Gas, and Goku is trying his best against Elec. Goku handles Elec very easily and is actually beating him, but Vegeta on the other hand isn't faring so well. Vegeta is not having the best time, even with Ultra Instinct and Super Saiyan 4 full power at the same time. Gas has wished for the same thing as Granolah, just better, so it doesn't have much effect on the Saiyan. Elec does not like what he's getting into and flees the battle, forcing Goku to chase after him. That gives Gas the opportunity to defeat Vegeta as fast as possible and is so close to doing so too. However, Vegeta figures something out. Having already attained the grey-haired variant of Ultra Instinct technique as Vegeta, he knows that it's the flow of battle that can trigger it, so he manages to close his eyes and just follow Gas's attacks, getting into the battle without thinking. That does help and his power skyrockets, as well as his reaction time. Vegeta spikes in power but doesn't receive the silver hair. With that small but significant power up, he now has a chance at winning. Goku has defeated Elec, but just barely due to Elec using all sorts of tricks against Goku. Goku then went to help up against Maki, and so Goku and Granolah managed to defeat Oil and Maki with relative ease. Now, it's all down to Vegeta and Gas. Granolah enters the fight, trying to do something, but it gets cast to the side very easily. Goku then joins in with what little Ultra Instinct mastery he has, and the duo now overpowers Gas a bit. However, there is a small problem. Since Gas wished to overpower his opponent every time that opponent gets stronger, they do not last very long either, and so it takes Goku, Vegeta and Granolah as well to fight Gas. Gas is not concerned at all and easily overpowers the gang after a little bit. The trio now has no clue on how to surpass Gas at all, so Whis comes by, saying that Beerus needs them all over at his planet this instant. Vegeta replies they're all kind of in the middle of something, but Whis winks and starts insisting. Goku, Vegeta and Granolah catch on that Whis has a plan, and so they ditch the battle and go along with Whis. Gas is then left there, all on his own and wondering where the Saiyans going. Over in Beerus' world, Old Kai is also there along with Beerus. Beerus is disappointed in Vegeta's destruction ability, to which Vegeta replies apologetically. Goku on the other hand is packed by Whis, whom tells him that Vegeta has gotten the hang of Ultra Instinct technique before him, and that he's quite disappointed considering that Vegeta really has a much busier mindset due to his past and burdens set on him by the Saiyan race. In either case, Old Kai has a good idea on how to get those two to greater heights, with Goku and Vegeta being on full alert on what Old Kai has to say. Old Kai begins. Old Kai tells them that they need the specific mindset to enter the next stage of the transformation. Goku and Vegeta immediately shift their full attention, and Old Kai explains how they need to reach a perfect set of emotions in order to transform into the next stage, as just going into a higher state requires precise control, and they will need God Ki and Ultra Instinct on top of that in order to even come close to Gas. Old Kai mentions that they need to move fast and go in the time chamber with him because time is of the essence. Gas is already becoming too powerful and nothing apart from his mortal limit can stop him, to which he's super close to. Getting into the time chamber, Goku goes first to undergo a spell that traps him in his own thoughts and mental pain. For Goku, it was quite easy since the spell didn't go too deep and Goku was able to get out of it quite fast, transforming into a new form with bluish white fur and hair. Vegeta witnesses the form for the first time and sees that it's a super simple to get, wanting to go next. That's where Old Kai smirks and lets Vegeta into the spell. However, the spell for Vegeta doesn't last a few minutes, rather an hour passes, still nothing. 2 hours, 3 hours, nothing. All of a sudden, Vegeta starts weeping, then getting into some kind of grief state. About 5 hours later, Vegeta snaps and enters the new form. Old Kai is tired out by the spell, but mutters that this is all what he's been talking about, dubbing his Super Saiyan 5 and falling to catch his breath, with Shin coming to aid. With Goku and Vegeta in their forms, they exit the chamber and go to planet Cereal. Gas sees that Granolah is nowhere to be found and that both Goku and Vegeta have achieved new forms, and he is impressed, but not concerned. Goku and Vegeta, however, decide that even though they just reached these new forms and disregarding its time limit, they will put everything they can into their offense. So they activate their Ultra Instinct technique and go to town beating Gas's ass. Gas has a massive ego, thinking nothing will happen. However, Old Kai's prediction happens and Gas is at his mortal power limit. He cannot go higher, while the two Saiyans go higher and higher with their power. Now here is where Gas is getting concerned, as the two Saiyans are on opposite sides and attacking him. Goku guts Gas, while Vegeta lands a neck chop. The two Saiyans put some distance and start with a final Kamehameha from opposite ends. Gas has nowhere to go, gassed out, no pun intended, and accepting his doom. Goku and Vegeta fire and the wave battle incinerates Gas on the spot, killing him. Gas is now dead and just on cue for Goku and Vegeta to get drained from Super Saiyan 5 as they drop down from exhaustion. The cosmos is now at peace, with Goku, Vegeta, and now Granolah as saviors. Thanks for watching the series. While you wait for the next one, join the T23 Discord server with the vanity URL down in the description. Go vote for the next What If series that's gonna come up on this channel. Thank you for watching, and with that, peace out.